Hello students, how are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
Great. Today we'll be talking about the area of police, the work done at the police station and the maintenance of laws. Let's take up a story to understand this more. Once there were two farmers, Harish and Mohan. They were neighbors. One day while going to his field, Harish observed that Mohan had cheated. He had extended his land over Harish's land. Over this came a dispute between both of them. Harish insisted that he wanted to file a complaint in the police station. On this, Harish's friend told him that he must go to the nearest police station and file a complaint. But Harish, he wanted to go to the bigger police station. He wanted to file a complaint in the station that was in the city. His friend told him that he cannot go to a station that is not under his area. He has to go to the police station that has the authority of his area. Thus, we cannot file a complaint with any of the police stations. We have to go to the police station that has the authority of our area. Each police station has some area under its control. And when we go to the police station, the police duty is to provide us with the justice to go for the investigations and solve the case. Now, what happened next was Harish went to the police station. There he met the SHO and gave his complaint in writing. He gave his complaint in writing to the SHO and the SHO instructed his juniors to make a proper investigation of the case. Aman, what do you think is the role of police in the case?
To maintain peace.
Yes, Aman, that's right. The police maintains peace. But when we talk in regards to a case, when a complaint comes to the police, what does it do? It first listens to the complaint. It ensures that all the witnesses are gathered together and then it investigates on the case, providing proper justice to the person who has complained. So students, don't you feel it would have been easier to provide justice and understand the case in case the lands of both the farmers would have been measured well? Of course. How's that done? There's a worker in the villages named Patwari who's responsible for various villages. He notes down the measurements of the lands, he records them and provides the government with all the information about the area. He also informs the growth of the crops in that area and whatever are the land consolidations. In India, each state is divided into districts and each district is divided into tehsils. The district collector is the head and under him work various tehsildars. The work of the tehsildar is to maintain the records and ensure that every farmer gets the copy of it.
Ma'am, why are records kept?
The records are usually kept for the future references. It could help in the measurement of the land, it could help in the proper transfer of the land, in the sale of the land and division of the land. Now, when we talk about the division of the land, is it done equally between both the genders? Is the land equally distributed between the males and the females? Suppose there is a land dispute that is then distributed, the land of the father is distributed. Is it distributed equally between the sons and the daughters? No, only the sons get the property. Why so? Why? Now there has been a change in the law. In 2005, a law was created according to which when the father's property is distributed, it is equally distributed between the females of the house, that is, the daughters and the wife. Now, coming back to the story. After the justice was provided to Harish, what happened next? One day, Harish's father started being ill. He fell severely ill and he wanted to distribute his property among his sons. He called the concerned person for the distribution and he was told that he cannot distribute his property between the sons only. As per a new law passed in 2005, he had to divide his property between his sons, his daughters and his wife. Thus, both the genders in the house got equal rights, they got the equal property divided. So students, today we learned about the area of police, the work of police and the importance of maintaining laws. And of course, we went through an interesting story. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'll see you in the next class. Goodbye. Let's recapitulate. District administration is headed by the district collector. He is ultimately responsible for maintaining law and order and collecting land revenue along with keeping land records. The district collector also supervises local government bodies, provides civic amenities, coordinates the development, and organizes relief work within the district. Law and order is maintained with the help of the police department. The work of collecting land revenue and maintaining land records is done by the patwari.